have been working in therapy on this idea of good and bad, and what I've been taught are the definitions of good and bad. And I mentioned a lot to people in my life about this book. It's called How to Be an Adult by David Richo. And it is the best thing I've ever come across about the concept of assertive communication and sort of taking radical self responsibility. And one of the things that I came up with to work on this week in response to my therapy session today around this idea of like a good parent does da 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 and all the things that I've been taught around that is to make a list that like compares and contrasts what I've been taught about things um, and what I actually want to value for my life. So, sort of going through each and every um, area of life, including like physical health, mental health, career, relationships, finances, spirituality, appearance, housing, debt, taxes, clothes, cars, like therapy, where to shop, sexuality, TV, social media, everything, food, um, and just like go through what are the things that I have been taught that I am aware that I disagree with, what are the things that I've been taught that I still feel guilty about or question myself about, and what's actually my value around that. So I think it's going to take a while because certainly this list is going to be very long. But I just thought I would share that I'm doing this in case anybody finds it interesting. I think it's tricky because my actual like job right now or role in my like relationship with the sessions that I do is that I am offering people information about how to support their nervous system in such a way that a lot of people might call healthy. And I actually have come to find that in these conversations, I don't actually think having a regulated or flexible nervous system is better or worse. I don't actually think it's like healthy in the sense of like we equate health with good. I really do, and I'm coming to be able to say, like, it really feels true in my body that I value whatever experience someone wants to have, including if they'd like to remain in a very stressed out, like, feeling like life is not fair, feeling really like having panic attacks every day. Like, if that's what feels right for somebody, or even just what feels like they have the capacity for, I would never want to convince somebody to like do mindfulness exercises in order to calm down because I don't think that's better. I think it's just a different experience. Um, and so it actually makes it kind of tricky in that sense because I, share on this channel and in my work with clients, like if what you're wanting to do is have, less anxiety, then I can give you some ideas on how to do that. But I don't think that has more value than having anxiety. And a lot of us have been trained to like ask an authority figure, like, what's the right way to do this? Like, how can I reduce anxiety? Because it's better to reduce anxiety. And so when I say to people, like, either way, like whatever you feel like pursuing or experiencing, I would love to see if I can support you in that. And I think that can be tricky for people because they're looking for an authority to tell them what to do. And it's certainly tricky as a parent because my kid, is like, tell me to work hard and get good grades, because school and culture says work hard and get good grades. And I'm like, well, I don't actually think it's more valuable for you to work hard and get good grades. But if you'd like to have that experience, I actually do have a lot of knowledge around study skills and academics, because that happened to be something that I studied and learned and excelled at. So I can certainly support you in using study skills to like succeed academically, but not because I think that's an important or more valuable experience than flaking off and not doing any of your homework. Um, so it's tricky because my kid's like, no, that's not, it's, I need to know what's the right thing to do or what's the good thing to do or what's going to make you proud. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be proud. Like, I'm not, proud is not like a part of this relationship. Like, I'm just like here for ya. And in my parenting, I more see myself as like a host family, to like, provide financially and hopefully like emotionally, um, and physically for this young person who doesn't have the the like capacity to do that for themselves. Um, so anyways, I was going through this and I wanted to offer to anybody else if they are interested in doing that. And then this is just the first one that I'm just working on. And when I checked in with myself about like what's one of the rules or like values that I was taught around physical health, and I wrote, good people take care of their health and stay healthy. I definitely have received a strong message around that. And as I wrote and rewrote, I don't know if I can, I don't think I can switch the direction of this now, but you can see I've scratched out a lot of things as I started writing. I changed a lot of it, which I think that's one of the most fun things about doing something like this, is like how you learn through the process of trying to put it into words. So where I landed for now is I wrote, sickness, pain, and disease are a part of being human and can be scary and uncomfortable. I interact with my physical body uh, according to the moment in an ever changing way. Sometimes that may mean exercise, eating fruits and vegetables, and sleeping 8 hours. Other times it may mean eating Sour Patch Kids while staying up until 4 a.m. scrolling Instagram. It is safe to be unhealthy, and it is just another experience. I really do feel that way. And I know there's a lot of people who like, are like sugar is poison, like um it's, you know, we need to have healthy physical bodies. I know that's how a lot of people experience that, and I support anybody experiencing it any way that is right for them. But I'm just realizing that probably all of my like where I'm landing for right now or what I value right now is all going to be like, it's gonna change moment to moment, and I want to let it change, because in the changing I think sometimes we're like, oh no, I have to like stick to a value, um, and then this idea that like there's always been pain and loss and discomfort, um, and sickness and struggle, it feels more and more like I can't find anywhere. I can't find anywhere, any aspect of this planet that doesn't have that embedded in it. And so the folks who are teaching, like, there's no need for any of that. And you can just have peace and joy and abundance, and health feels like I can't quite connect to that, um, because even those people end up dying, and so it feels a little like, yeah. I think like if we are able to download like a different genetics and we don't have the physical body in the same way, that might be the case, because I definitely am aware that there's for sure possible to have no like to have peace of mind all of the time, because we do have examples of that, But I'm not sure that there is an example of having like pure physical health all the time. Like, even I just watched a clip of Eckhart Tolle and Oprah, and he had a cancer diagnosis and had surgery for it. Um, and like Esther Hicks's husband died. You know, we have a lot of examples of these people who sort of live in the 100% peace of mind, and they still have physical pain and sickness and disease. Byron Katie had this huge like eye thing. She almost went blind. She's been in a wheelchair for periods of time. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm really excited about doing this activity. I'm going to go through as many as I can come up with, and I'm also using this How to Be an Adult book to process some of it too. The chapter about um, it's like declarations of a healthy adulthood is really fascinating. So, anyways, just wanted to share that. Love you all so much.